Hey, what's good? My name is Special, hip-hop artist coming out of Toronto, Ontario. I've been rapping for about 15 years, probably. I started writing. I've been doing it professionally for about 6 years. I grew up in Ottawa, you know, as a child. I started rapping and doing all that out there. And then when I came here, when I came to Toronto for university, you know, I really started taking it very seriously. Me and my homie Cal had a little group back in the day. You know, I mean, we did some songs. I did a lot of networking. I would say that social media has been probably the cornerstone of my career. Without things like MySpace or Reverb Nation, I'd be nowhere right now. I met my homie Truezt on Hip Hop Canada. I was doing a mixtape series called People's Radio, and he was one of the artists that I chose to be on my mixtape. And we linked up and started making music, and you know, from there we kind of put together our own. I had my own squad at the time, Low Pro Entertainment, and he had a squad called Iron Curtain Records. We kind of got together and started making music, and from there we eventually, you know, I mean, we did some more networking. We ended up coming up with E-Team, which was a collective of artists. And E-Team is kind of it's hip hop music, but it's hip hop infused with rock influences, with house, with dance. It's kind of genre bending sort of experience. As a duo, E-Team, we've been signed to Awesome Music EMI Records for a few years now. But aside from E-Team, I'm also in a duo called Fourth Quarter with my homie Internal Quest out in Newark, New Jersey. So I go from Toronto to New York and record there. We've put out an EP not too long ago, Fourth Quarter EP. And we're actually working on some new music right now, so yeah, you can look out for that. Some of the biggest highlights in my career thus far have been being in the Wall Street Journal for the song Get Ready to Fight that my man Jay Corey produced. The song came to a climax when me and Eternal Quest performed it downtown New York City on Wall Street to a crowd of 16,000 people screaming Verizon sucks, Verizon sucks. I mean, beyond that, I mean, T-Shirt Time was a song we just kind of made by accident, me and my homie Truezt, E-Team, and yeah, I mean, the song kind of ballooned from there. 2 million hits later, you know, we have a record deal, and we're doing, you know, we're releasing house songs out in Italy, out in Germany. I mean, because my name is Special, you know, I have to come with that originality. And even when I look at some of my idols, Smooth B from Nice and Smooth, LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane, Akinyele, rappers like that. I mean, some people might not even always say that they're the most lyrical artists, but it's their flow and it's kind of the way they approach situations. Like, their voices are so distinct, you know what I mean? Even to an extent, someone like PMD from EPMD, just, I find like you hear their voice and you know it's that artist, you know? They could be saying almost nothing, but their vocal tone is just so smooth. It just rides the beat in a certain way. And I know that for myself, I've always been focused on the flow of it and kind of the way it sounds. What do I bring to hip hop is I bring myself. I bring originality. I think that a lot of artists out are trying to be the best. They're trying to take the crown. They're trying to bring back the city and a whole bunch of other very cliche catchphrases. And I'm not trying to do any of that, you know what I mean? I'm just doing myself. I'm just making the music that I grew up on, the music that I want to hear, and I'm just kind of giving it a new spin and keeping it alive, you know, for the future generations, and just trying to pass on what I think are meaningful contributions to the culture of hip-hop. My current project out right now, Special Ingredient, it's something I've been working on for a little while. It's kind of like what I'm doing with Fourth Quarter. I mean, I do a lot of house music, I do a lot of commercial stuff. I'm a very versatile artist, but I do come from a very underground roots hip-hop background, so I just wanted to really do a project that I think fully reflects that and fully reflects my knowledge of the culture and, you know, kind of how deep it goes. So the new project features, I have a single out right now called Manila Vanilla. There's a video on YouTube. You can look it up. I got some production from C. Millie in Germany. Urban, I did some production on that. I have a few features. I have like actual E-Team features. So Truezt is on there. Oriana is on there. I also have Sadat X from Nubian on there. I have Craig G from the Juice Crew on there, so it's just kind of me sort of making like I said, meaningful contributions to to hip hop. You know what I mean? I think part of my thing is I want to make timeless music. I want music that when you look back on it and you talk about Member Special, and you'd be like, oh yeah, he made that album, you know? And you can kind of go back and think about it that way. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my music, and that's where I want to go.